I see you walking through these woods. Why, it's Little Red Riding Hood. Hey there, Little Red Riding Hood. Anyway, welcome to this motherfucker's ship, affectionately dubbed the Mothership. I am the Commander, General Lax Sivrak, the baddest, hardest motherfucker in the universe. Don't believe me? Come try me. Come fucking try me. Put your money where your mouth is, motherfuckers. I mean it though. I'm a sweet, nice guy, but bring it. Anyway, hope everybody's doing well today. We had a fucking amazing 6-hour live stream yesterday. And get a little bit of Santa Claus. There's a little bit of Santa right there. Whoop. Just right there. Anyway, my ass has been getting tired of sitting over there, so we're gonna do some videos from over here. Might move back. I got this cool shirt when I was working in Alaska. May the North be with you. How about that? Cool. I need to shave. I haven't shaved since I came back from hunting. Didn't comb my hair this morning, but you know what? On my worst day, I'm still a sexy motherfucker. Oh! Anyway, I'm just brewing my second pot of coffee. I'm on the last cup of the first pot. Rum, Monkey Lizard Hangout will be live. Of course, by the time this gets uploaded, who knows when you're going to watch this, but as of this moment, in reality of when I'm filming this, Salacious will be on in like 72 minutes with Palpatine. Emperor Palpatine. Salacious Rum and Emperor Palpatine presents Monkey Lizard Hangout. Anyway, so we'll definitely check that out. But I thought I'd make a video just for posterity reasons. What's the purpose of this video, you ask? Your guess is as good as mine. No, I'm kidding. Let's open this real quick. I was going to wait for another stream, but... So I finally got two of these. I discovered that the one has this issue, so this will be the one that will open. Who do I blame for this? I guess, the blame for getting into these Batman McFarlands is probably between Gary's Grails and A Dude's Nerdery, to be honest. And A Dude's Nerdery, we haven't seen anything from him in a long time, so our best wishes are with you. I know that me and him both have had the same similar issues over the last course of the couple years, so, and he may not even know that, but because I'm just little Lax Sivrak, I'm just a little 300 subscriber channel. You know, there's a lot of big heavy hitters in the community that don't, you know, if you're not 1,000 subs and I'm not saying Dude's Nerdery is like that. I'm just saying there's no real reason that he knows who I am. And then there are people who know who I am, who, you know. But that's fine. Give a fuck. That's between them and their God. Anyway, Dude's Nerdery. Shout out to you too, by the way. Absolute shout out to Gary's Grails. I talk to Gary's Grails every fucking day on the phone. Like we're like this. Hang die! Right? Woo! Swedgin! Hang die. But anyway, I do blame the McFarland Batman, the beginnings of it, on A Dude Nerdery, because he was like doing all the Batman adjacent. I don't even know if he was necessarily doing. I don't think he was even doing McFarland. Was he? I don't know, but his big thing was Batman adjacent, and because I rewatched like all the 3 Men and a Monkey Lizard, all of the 3 Men and the Monkey Lizard shows, like multiple times. Because that's a great show. It's a great show. But, you know, I think it was a dude's nerdery who reminded me that Batman is fucking cool. You know, I'm getting a phone call right now. Shit. Anyway, yeah, dude's nerdery reminded me that Batman is cool. I'm gonna wait till this phone call goes away, and then we'll continue. So yeah, dude's nerdery reminded me how cool Batman was, and then of course our friend Gary's Grails, he's always into the McFarland, and I can't remember what, I don't know, I saw something. This was actually one of the first ones I ever saw, and this is probably not the first one I've got, but this is the first one I saw, and I was like, holy, because most of the McFarland Batmans I ever saw were like the film, all the black leather molded muscles and stuff, and like I was never, that is not lax Batman, but blue and gray Batman, that's Batman. And so when I did see this, I was like, oh shit, they're making other Batman, like, you know, OG Batmans. And now I'm looking on the wall over here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have five. This would be the 6th one, but it's a double. I have 5 McFarlane Batmans, and one came from Dean. Thank you, Dean. And you know, one came from Gary, and one came from Manic Plastic Toys, Big Mike. One came from Mr. B. Thank you, Mr. B. But yeah, they're all the older. There's like, you know, I got the 66. I got this Knightfall. I got this same Knightfall, but in the black and gray variant. I have the #1 Detective Comics with the blue hands. I don't have the pink hands. And then the digital Batman, which is super cool, even though it's not supposed to be like, but it's blue and gray. So I had to have them. If there's a blue and gray Batman out there, especially in this line, like, black may have to get it. I don't know. And then it's certainly Gary's fault that they have remained in their box. You know? Oh, and then it was Gilster's fault. Gilster was like, I think I'm going to have to make a pegboard. And I was like, that's a good fucking idea. And then so I made a pegboard. But it was Gilster made his first. And I was like, that's a good idea, Gilster. I'm going to make one too. So I made one. And then it just became too easy to buy these and put them on the pegboard. So that is how addiction begins, ladies and gentlemen. Not all of them, but this one. So happens to the best of us. But anyway, I'm rambling a little bit, and that's fine. That's why you're here. And I tell other friends of mine who have channels, you know, like, you know, there's toy channels, which I don't think I'm a toy channel. I don't think toy channels think I'm a toy channel either. I don't think YouTube thinks I'm a fucking toy channel either, which is fine. I don't care. I'm the Lax Sivrak channel. We'll talk about whatever the fuck we want. We'll talk about swords. We'll talk about the Bureau of Land Management. We'll talk about, you know, we'll talk about the morality of modern man. We'll talk about Star Wars, talk about firearms, antique firearms. We'll talk about history, you know. But the channels that I truly love have, and the personalities in our community, that's what they are. They're personalities. You know, they are the product, right? And there's so many YouTube channels that are, and they're big and popular, but like, you know, the guys never show it's just their hands. They never show their face, and they're just giving you the articulation. And, you know, I might not subscribe to any of those people, but I watch their videos for like, it's like a reference. Like if I say, oh, I want to make this custom, I think maybe this figure would work, then I'll go seek out one of those channels where they show the thing this close, and, you know, but there's no personality in that. But our community, and we all know who we are out here, our community definitely has more heart. And I love that. I really do, man. We have personality. Look how long Lack can just hold this dip in his hand and move it around and not drop it. So anyway, we had a great live yesterday, man. I think we were up to like 22 people in the chat. There was a bunch of people in the community who I see other places who don't necessarily ever get to my channel, but there was a lot of new people at my channel yesterday. Not new in the sense that I didn't know them. They're just, you know, members of the community who have never really, you know, sashayed over to the mothership. And I understand that. I'm an acquired taste, and that's fine. But I will tell you one thing. I will never fucking bullshit you. You know, and yeah, I'll never bullshit you. Make America John Wayne again. Fuck that. Make the world John Wayne again. You dig what I'm saying? So anyway, we're 11 minutes into this, and we're not. Are we gonna open this? Yeah, fuck it. We might as well. But I'm gonna get in my fucking kicks on Route 66 and fucking tell you what I think, because that's really the purpose of. That's really the purpose. Right? It's really the purpose. Let's get a blade here. We will do a, I need a new sheath for this. You can see that it's tore, and so I've had this Bowie knife since I was probably 8 or 10 years old. And this is one of my best friends. You can see how long I've had it. You can see it's starting to get thinner. There's like from sharpening it. You can kind of see there's but yeah, we'll do a video, a story time. It won't be super long, I don't think, but we'll do a story time about this knife. But I do love this knife. And I've killed a few animals with it too. But I do need a new sheath. So if anybody out there is a sheath maker, wants to do one for this, I know Dylan will say he will do it, but Dylan is busy, and he's got a lot of sheaths to make and a lot of things to do. So I try not to bother him with it. But yeah, and I have another knife over there I need a good sheath for too. Hard to get a good sheath these days, man. It really is. But anyway, that's Lax. That's Lax baby. I've had that motherfucker for, I'm almost 40. I've had this since I was 8 or 10. So, you know, it's been by my side for many years, boy. That fucker's seen a lot of country. Fucker's seen a lot of country, man. Anyway, let's take a quick look at this. We're going to have 13 minutes of shit talking, and, oh, I didn't even cut all the tape. We're going to have 13 minutes of shit talking, and then we're going to show this. And here's the Batman. Let's see. I thought maybe there would be more. Oh, I cut the camera. Anyway, sharp knife. Super soft. This is like a cheaper, this is one of those cheap Pakistani knives. Now, of course, it's almost 40 years old, so maybe the quality was better then than now. But it's a soft, it's pretty soft steel, but it makes it extremely easy to sharpen, and it makes for an extremely sharp blade. So, you know, a lot of people want a lot of like hard, oh, I want some hard steel. But, you know, the problem with super hard steel is once you do something, you rub it on the bone of an animal you're skinning, or once it's dull, sometimes it's extremely hard to fucking make sharp again because it's hard. So I do like that knife. But let's check this out here. I'm excited about it. You're excited about it. I've been meaning to open this for a while, and I still don't really have the other reason that I've been doing these on card or in box or whatever is because they're easier to display like that, you know. That's the one thing about an in-box collector. They are easier to just hang up on a pegboard. And cool card. Right there. Here's the back. If you want to pause that and read it. There you go. Yeah, in-box is definitely easier to display by the end of the day, you know. And like I love having figures open and displaying them, but it doesn't, you know, but then like they need habitat or whatever, right? They need a what is it? I noticed this is kind of, I didn't paint that board because I knew the snow was supposed to come over it like that. You know, they need an environment, you know, so, because I do have loose figures that are just on you know, when they're on just a shelf with the white wall behind them, like, you know, it just, you think, well, I wish there was more going on there, you know. So, kind of at the end of the day, if you're gonna, now I'm not a completionist and I don't have to have everything, so the idea of, gosh, I might even cut this out and use it as a background on a Batman display. So, okay, let's get this guy out. I'm super... Oh, man, I don't understand why toy companies vacuum seal this shit. Like, they vacuum seal it and they put a tie down in there. And like, I don't think that's necessary. I do not feel like that's fucking necessary. Let's get this. Let's see. That knife's a little bit big for that job. Let's see if we can't go at it a different way here. Yeah, I just feel like that's totally unnecessary to vacuum seal it and retain it with a tie down, you know? So cool. Real quick, I'm not going to take these out because I don't know where I'm displaying, but he obviously comes with the extra set of hands and the Batarang. And let's see, those hands are, yeah, they're like gun. I've been displaying, I only have one other Batman open from this line, but I've been putting guns in their hands, you know, because I thought it was cool when Batman shot people. You guys remember that, right? You know, Batman used to shoot a guy in the... Batman used to be like old-timey Dick Tracy. Like, he shoot a guy in the back climbing up a chain-link fence. Like, guys climbing up a chain-link fence, trying to run away, shoot him in the back like 4 times with a 1911. Pop, pop, pop. You know? Like, couldn't get away. You know, law enforcement can't get away with that kind of thing today. But Batman and Dick Tracy in the 1930s sure did. The joints are a little stiff. But yeah, man. Man, sorry, I don't have a... Yeah! That's a cool looking Batman, you guys. And yeah. He'd look sick with like a Thompson submachine gun or... I only have a few, you know, this 7-inch style. Can't really put a 6-inch Black Series or classified firearm does not look correct in these McFarlands. The only ones I found that are oversized enough that look okay is in the actually it's come with a couple other people now, but you remember that original Punisher with the black motorcycle that we got? It was like a bigger pack. It had the motorcycle and he had like the baseball bat and the machete and the sawed-off shotgun and a Tech 9 and an Uzi. The Uzi is a bit oversized and the Uzi fits proportionately in these 7-inch McFarland's hands. Perfect. Perfect. At the end of this video, maybe I'll flash in a picture of the two Batman I have, but the one that's open, and I'll show you that gun in the other one's hand. Yeah, man, this is a great... Now that is Batman, dude, with the black bat symbol with the yellow behind it and the... Man, that was always my Batman growing up. You know? I pose a lot of figures in that kind of a stance. The foot forward. I do that a lot. So... Why? I don't know. It's just kind of a... Oh, look at this. Uh-oh. Got a little blue paint on the inside of the leg. God damn it, McFarland. Yeah, I don't know. Todd is like... I don't know. If I ever met him, I would have to tell him. I'd be like, look. Your quality control is definitely not 100%. Because this is not the first. We could take some light sandpaper and like maybe wet sand that. And get that paint off. Is there any other paint like that anywhere? No, I don't see any. But, yeah, man, still a cool figure. Yeah, that is Batman. That color scheme... the long ears like that. God, that is cool. That is cool. I'm just seeing if I have a spare soft goods cape that I'm not using. So, but I kind of don't want to fuck with this. I like this figure. I don't want to ruin it. But anyway, yeah, baby, that's the shit. I like that fucking Batman. Let me put this away before it falls and cuts my fucking leg off at the ankle. Cause it'll do it, boy. That motherfucker will crack a fucking moose's backbone in half right now. So... Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my 22-minute rant and my 45 seconds of showing you this Batman. But yeah, cool figure, man. I'm very... yeah, man. Like I said, Gary's Grails and Dude's Nerdery, I blame you guys. Because I didn't have one Batman thing. I haven't had a Batman thing since I was a kid. And, y'all kept showing cool Batman shit, and then I saw this, the blue and gray, and I got nostalgia for, oh yeah, that's what I remember Batman looking like. You know, even long before the 89 Batman movies and whatever. I can't even think of that guy's name now, but Val Kilmer and Michael Keaton, that's his name. Long before any of those ever came out, that was what I remembered Batman to be. So when I saw that one, I was like, oh, I'm on the wagon? No, I guess I was on the wagon when I wasn't buying them, right? And then I was like, whoop, off the wagon. Here's my stop. But anyway, cool beans. I like it. Y'all are Batman fans, and certainly if you're my age or even a little older, you might be interested in this. So anyway, hey, thanks to everybody who came by the live yesterday. That was fucking fun. It was so fun. We might do it again sooner rather than later. So, of course, during the week we may not have as many people show up. But Sunday night, I thought we had a good turnout. Anyway, it was fun. It was super fun. I had a great time. We had some great fucking people stop by, not only in the chat, but on screen as a guest. And so thank you to you guys. That was made my fucking day. good to hang out with friends and decent people, and it was fun. We'll do it again. Anyway, I have been General Lax Sivrak, and I will continue to be. And as always, I will see you on down the trail, baby. Who loves you?